Avenue in Portage has a lot of damage. Many businesses and other structures have damage. So we want to go back out to Julia Gorman with the latest. You have someone with you there, Julia?
Yeah, Juliet, lots of people around here, and I just talking to a gentleman named Dave here who's lived in Portage for more than 20 years. Dave, I know you've just been watching and looking at everything around here. I mean, you've lived in this community for many years. What is this like right now for you?
It's weird to see all the trees down. This is Portage, a tree city, and we like the trees, but it's real disturbing to see them all down. But it's good that nobody's hurt. It's just some property damage. We'll get over that. We'll figure it out, get the power back on, and go back to life as normal.
And I know you were talking about, you were monitoring, on TV the storms as they were making it closer to here, and then eventually you made that choice, hey, we got to get to the basement. You were talking about the winds just kind of all sorts of directions. Talk to me about that, what that was like.
Yeah, I was looking out my picture window, and yeah, I was maybe staying upstairs a little longer than I should. And I saw the wind blowing from one direction, and then immediately turned to another direction. And I said, no, that's not right. And then headed for the basement. And then came up 20 minutes later, and yeah, it's amazing. Wow, you got debris up in that tree like that. Yeah, and I just finally got on my bike. Had to cover a hole in my roof and take care of some stuff, and around the house, got my generator ready to go. And now I just got on my bike and was cruising the neighborhood and seeing how widespread this is. And yeah, it's bad, but from what I heard, nobody's hurt, and it's just property damage, and we'll figure it out and get it cleaned up, and yeah, everything's gonna be okay.
And I know you're telling me you've been here in Portage for many years, Grand Rapids before that. I mean, here, living in the state of Michigan, ever seen anything like this living here?
Not like this. There was that legendary tornado that went through Kalamazoo 50, 60 years ago, went through downtown. And I've seen pictures of that, but I've never seen anything like this here. And it's not as bad as like you see those horrible scenes from Oklahoma and Texas, and where entire blocks and blocks are just flattened. Houses just disappear off it and nothing left but a slab. We don't have that, but it's still quite a bit of damage, but it's not that bad. So
feeling grateful.
Yes, very grateful that nobody's hurt, and hopefully we'll have power in a few days. Maybe a few days. I've got a generator. If we have to, we'll go someplace else, but.
All right, Dave, thanks so much for talking with us again. Here we're at the intersection of Oakland and Center. Just lots of debris, lots of folks just similar to Dave, just walking around and assessing what happened to their community. Lots of debris on the ground. Traffic in this area, very difficult. If you can avoid having to drive through this area, I would highly recommend it. It's very slow. Still seeing a lot of fire and ambulance, make their way through this intersection. So we want to leave room for them to work. So if you can, stay in a safe place, that would be recommended. We will check it back in with you guys very soon. Juliet, sending it back to you from here in Portage.
All right, Julia, thank you for that. And you can see all the people and all of the vehicles behind. People are out. There's going to be so much cleanup. And just so you know, once again, to reiterate, Bronson Hospital, a spokesperson tells us that they don't have anyone there yet. They are prepared, fully staffed. So far, everyone we've spoken to, even the person who was trapped under the home, from the witnesses say that she was fine and she's going to make a full recovery. So that is great news. Same with the businesses. They say they are all accounted for. We're going to take a look.